Two Chesterfield County school leaders are under fire for social media posts about Kirk's assassination. Now, the county school board is calling for the resignation of one of their colleagues, effective immediately. Our Melissa Hippolyte explains.
It's not acceptable and it can't continue.
Several prominent Virginia Republicans are speaking out in anger in the wake of social media posts apparently from two Chesterfield County school leaders concerning the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
It sure looks like it's them, and if it's not, I'd love to hear from them say that they didn't post these awful, terrible things.
As CBS 6 reported Thursday, a private Facebook post that appears to be from Chesterfield Dean of Students Alana Hartman Hall stated, "When you promote violence and advocate for a percentage of teachers and students to be sacrificed to school shootings, you reap what you sow." Later in the day, the school system released a statement reading in part, "The school division has been made aware of certain social media posts made by staff members that do not reflect the values and expectations of Chesterfield County Public Schools. While employees may express personal opinions, we expect all staff to maintain the highest standards of professionalism. Division leadership are reviewing the matter." On Friday, an Instagram story from the private account of Chesterfield County School Board member Dot Heffron began to circulate online. It reads, "Call me old-fashioned, but I remember when we used to be okay with shooting Nazis."
To have somebody who can promote and celebrate the assassination, the gunning down of a 31-year-old father with young kids for talking about things that half the country agrees with is really kind of, it's sick, it's scary.
State Senator Glenn Sturdivant, who represents a large part of Chesterfield, says both messages should lead to firings and resignations.
You know, these are not folks who should be in charge of the education and the day-to-day safety of our kids in our public schools.
Kirk was shot and killed while appearing at an event on the campus of Utah Valley University on Wednesday. The suspected gunman arrested 48 hours later. A staunch ally of President Donald Trump, the assassination has been widely condemned by Republicans and Democrats across the country.
And we must learn to disagree without becoming violently disagreeable.
But Kirk's death has been celebrated by some online who were opposed to his views and beliefs. While many have said they hope this tragedy leads to toned-down political rhetoric and attacks, there is concern that political divisions will grow deeper. In a Facebook post after Kirk's death, Republican delegate Nick Freitas wrote, "It is not a civil dispute among fellow countrymen. It's a war between diametrically opposed worldviews which cannot peacefully coexist with one another. One side will win, one side will lose." Charlie tried to win that fight through argumentation, through discussion, through peaceful resolution of differences, and the other side murdered him. That led Virginia House Speaker Don Scott, a Democrat, to put out a news release that said Freitas had no proof or facts that the other side murdered Kirk. He also said, "I know Nick Freitas, I actually like Nick Freitas. He is a combat veteran. He wore the cloth of this nation. I admire his ability to connect with people, but on this one, he is wrong. He must be wrong. We can peacefully coexist. We must peacefully coexist."
What's your message to viewers with regard to what they post on social media?
We want people to come together. This is the day after September 11th. We want people to come together as Americans like we were back after September 11th happened. We're not there right now.
We asked our political analyst, Dr. Bob Halsworth, to weigh in. He sent us a statement that reads in part, "Regardless of their personal political opinions, it is the responsibility of individuals who work with children and govern our schools to be a model for defending democracy and tamping down political violence, not justifying it." In Richmond, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.
As we mentioned, the other 4 members of the Chesterfield School Board are calling for the resignation of Dorothy Heffron effective immediately. They sent us a statement saying, "The board has been made aware of a social media post made by one of our colleagues. This post is deeply concerning and does not reflect the values, standards, or expectations of the Chesterfield County School Board. As elected officials, we are bound by our governance policies and a responsibility to model respect and professionalism for students, staff, and families we serve. This post is in direct violation of those standards. In light of this violation of trust and governance, we are calling for Dorothy Heffron's resignation from the Chesterfield County School Board effective immediately.